Alright, hello guys, welcome back to yet another Modern Warfare 3 Call of Duty episode, and today I am going to discuss Black Ops 2, which is going to be the next game in the Call of Duty series or franchise, and it's probably going to come out somewhere around November this year, which is the time where, or every year, a new Call of Duty game gets released. And I'm just gonna talk about, mainly just my expectations for this game, how I want it to be, or what I want to be included in the game, and also just a bit about basically which Call of Duty game I think is the best, and just include that somehow into the mix of this video. So I guess we can begin with talking about what I like with Call of Duty and how I want the game to be like. So I played Call of Duty for probably about like 4 years, since Call of Duty 4, which was my first Call of Duty game, and I enjoy it a lot. I know that it's a very much loved franchise, but also very hated by many, and I just think it's fun to play. And when it comes to like the best game, I have very varying opinions on what things are good and what things are bad. And when it comes to like the best online multiplayer gameplay, I definitely think that COD 4 is the best game. I just think that it's a very good game. It's very well balanced, and the maps are extremely good. I think the maps are probably the thing that's the best in my opinion. And also there are so many. The guns are fairly balanced, and it's of course there are many flaws with it, such as the Juggernaut was something that shouldn't have been included, but and also stuff like the host migration thing, that the game ended if the host ended the game. That's I think something that they fixed later on in the newer Call of Duties, but that wasn't included in those versions. But even still, I really think that COD 4 is the best game, and I am more a fan of the Infinity Ward games compared to the Treyarch games. I actually thought that COD 5 was a pretty good game, World at War. And I think the thing that I enjoy most with the Treyarch games are basically just zombies, because I love playing zombies. I thought Call of Duty 5 zombies was extremely good. I think I probably played that more even than online in any of the Call of Duty games, I would presume. So that's something that I really enjoyed, and also Black Ops was really much fun, a lot of fun playing zombies. And I think zombies is such a great game mode, and they really, I think many people that I have spoken to say that they bought, Black Ops and such just to play zombies, and I sort of have the same opinion. And I think when it comes to the community, I think in general people have they either think that Call of Duty 4 is the best game or Black Ops. And I've seen many people saying that they think Black Ops is the best game, and I don't really get that. Many say that they think it's good because it's balanced, and the guns don't kill that fast, but I prefer fast-paced gameplay, and then I actually prefer that the guns kill fast. So I really liked Modern Warfare 2, because even though that game was bad in many ways, it was really just like they introduced so many new things to the game, and they sort of like renewed the whole thing with kill streaks and host migration and just all that good stuff. So Modern Warfare 2 is also a really good game in my opinion. But I'm probably gonna move on to my expectations for Black Ops, because like I said, zombies or Black Ops 2, because I really just enjoy playing zombies, and that's something that I know I'm like 100% sure that they will introduce zombies in Black Ops 2, because they're not gonna take that away, because that's almost like a bigger part of Treyarch games, other than the multiplayer part. I think that so many people buy the game just to play zombies. So, and I think I'm gonna buy it simply just to play. I'm gonna play online, of course, but I think I'm gonna mostly play zombies, just see how they will, continue to develop the zombie series. And but there are a few things that are important to me, because when I played the Black Ops, my main like concern about the game was just that I didn't think it was that fun to play. The guns, even though many people think that the guns are very stable, I thought they were kind of unstable. That they could sometimes kill really fast and then sometimes really slowly, and I thought it was a good game. It was entertaining to play, but it's not the game that I played the most. So I think Black Ops was, it was a good game, but and it I think it lived up to my expectations, but it wasn't the COD 4 in my opinion. But maybe Black Ops 2 can change that. I'm not sure, but Treyarch do it differently than Infinity Ward, and I think that the way they do it is, I think the community is sort of halved here. That some people like the way Infinity Ward does it, and some people like the way Triage does it. So it's just no. I think it's a matter of opinion. You can argue, stats. You can argue the spawn system. You can argue all that stuff. But to me, it's mostly just the fun in playing. But there are a few things that are important to me, like I said. The first thing is I really, really, really want them to get like a proper spawning system, or whatever you call it. Just get that thing fixed out. Just spend a lot of time on it. Just get that thing fixed out, because it's so important to make a good game. And so many people complain about the recent, like how they made the spawn systems are so bad in the newer games. And that's just a thing. I don't know. I don't think it's really simple to fix. But if you could fix that, then that would be really, really good. Another thing is just to make good maps, like variations in maps, so that you can play not just like all the maps are sort of the same, as I feel that's sort of become in the newer games, but just make good maps where you can have spawn trapping. I think that's sort of like an important thing in the game, where you can good players and good teammates can just really own the enemy team, but don't get those crazy bad, just like if you play free for all and you just spawn inside of another guy. That's just something that it doesn't work, and it just ruins the game for many people, and this is just something that I really want to fix. And another thing is just don't you do the money thing again that you tried in Black Ops. Like I think it was an experimental thing, and they just wanted to see if it would work. And I think it was good in many ways. It was something new, but some things that are just so wrong with this is just that for one thing, the camouflage things, that you could just like buy the camouflage, and that's just stupid to me. I really like the way the camouflage worked back in like COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2, where you actually had to get headshots. And it kind of works in Modern Warfare 3 as well, because it takes such a long time to get to that highest level. But maybe just revert it back to you having to get loads of headshots to. Because that way, it means something to have a camouflage. It doesn't mean anything if you can just buy it with money. It's I think it should be kind of hard to get the good camouflages. So that's just a couple of things that I think would be really important, and of course include zombies. Zombies is just such a big part of the Call of Duty games, and I think that's just something that they really just have to include. If I'm not doubting that they will, because they, like I said earlier, they get most. I think they get maybe not most, but they get a lot of their money in from people just buying the game to play zombies, and just the DLCs and stuff like that. And I think that Black Ops was in many ways sort of an experimental game, just like Modern Warfare 2 was, but in my opinion it wasn't as successful, and they did a lot of things right, but also a lot of things wrong. But it's necessary to do those steps just to see how the community will react. But I think most people were sort of like negative towards the money thing, and it worked well with the wager matches. That's something that I really think was really, really cool. A gun game, I remember playing maybe like, I don't know, many years ago when I was a bit younger, playing Counter-Strike and playing gun game. It was just so much fun. It's one of the most fun game modes I've ever played, to be honest. And I think they introduced the way they introduced wager matches was just really, really clever. And if they could have fixed, the rest of the money, I think the money thing works good for the wager matches, but not so good for other things. So let's say you could wage other things. I mean, you could wage, let's say you wage. I mean, I don't know how that could work, but introduce the wager matches just as you don't have to wage anything. You can just play gun game as a normal game mode, and if you win, I don't know, maybe you get bonus XP or something, and if you lose, then you don't have to lose anything, but you just don't get anything, and you can just play gun game to have fun. You can play. I think game modes like Sticks and Stones and stuff were also really fun to play. It just adds like a whole new, it's like almost like a new mini game. It adds a whole new dimension to the game, and it's just loads and loads of fun. And they should definitely introduce some sort of like a nuke kill streak. It's also like a good addition to the game. Some people might hate it, and I think that they like solved it in a very good way in Modern Warfare 3, where they had it so that you have to get 24 kills or 25 kills with your gun instead of just getting it from kill streaks. That was a new way to do it, and it was really cool. And I think that also adds a new dimension to the game, and players wanting to get that Moab, and it's just you get a great like a whole large community out of it, just trying to get those Moabs, and it's just I think it's just a lot of fun. But that's, of course, all of these things are just suggestions. I'm not sure if no one from Triage are probably going to watch this, so that's not something that I'm concerned about. But that were just some of my thoughts about Black Ops 2. Leave yours in the comment section below if you have any additions or something to what I said, and don't forget to click the like button and subscribe. And I think the next episode will be about something else. So bye, guys.